Not only will we be talking to him, we'll also be featuring him on the very first Bingo Wall of Death of '94. A good laugh, as I do. Friend to the stars, man of the people, that's me. Most wanted, live from London with very special guest star all the way from America, David Lee Roth.
Live in front of your naked, steaming eyes, Toastmaster to the immoral majority.
Excellent. Where do you get all these scripts from, David? Do you write them on the plane on the way?
No, it's not something that you write. It's something, it's like an art project. It's ongoing. And okay, maybe
where can I buy some?
Well, I'm going to show you in a little while how
Excellent.
you can earn your own.
Okay. First thing, can I get you to sign our visitors book? Because at the end of the little series here, as soon as we're taken off air, we're going to give this to charity. That was Snoop Doggy Dogg. He was in last night.
Ah, monosyllables the message. I like that. Okay, so...
Oh, that was Eternal. They're lovely. He said it, not me.
God. Tell you what, zoom right in for the Bryan Adams pour shot right here so you can see the intensity. I'm going to make rock star cheekbones while we sign this. This shot is called the I Had a Rough Childhood, but I'm dealing with it now. Here we go.
Right, okay. You're not following this at home. Writing for a fact sheet at the end of the show.
These are tricks done by professionals, as Ray will attest, and we don't suggest them for home use.
Don't try it at home, kids.
You could die of lower back pain.
Okay.
There you go.
Excellent.
Wow.
Thank you very much.
It's easy. Just make the D and the R really big, man.
Okay, cool. Woody. Right, man. David, what have you been up to? Where have you been? You've been living in New York, and I read this interview with you in Q magazine, but I haven't seen a lot of you over here.
Been in New York City. I cut my hair and moved down to the East Village.
You did cut all your hair off, didn't you?
Yeah, to the Lower East Side, and, you know, in the land of the black shoe, I call it, which is where people who are just beginning to be artists, you know, music, dancers, painters, writers, whatever, nobody has any money down there. So when you have no money, you only own one pair of shoes, and you buy black because it doesn't show the dirt.
Right, right.
And I find that really inspiring, you know. And also, you know, the LA standard joke would be, how many rock stars does it take to put in a light bulb? One, they hold the bulb and they wait for the world to revolve around them. Okay. Now, here's a standard New York joke. How many rock stars does it take to put in a light bulb? Who wants to know? So that's certainly closer to my sense of humor.
Well, you've been a California man all your life, though, haven't you?
No, I was born in Indiana, and I moved all over the country, but junior high and high school, and I guess enough to qualify as...
Is this all part of the new David Lee Roth? Because since you're, you know, the big times when you were on tour with that Van Halen, don't mention it. Can I offer you a Brown M&M, by the way?
I'm going to have to trash the place.
No, just a joke. English humour.
Now, you know what the story was from the Brown M&Ms?
No, but the director says take the Brown M&Ms out because he doesn't like them.
What it was is back in, you know, the beginning, we were the first to take big productions into small places like Sheffield Ice Rink or the local armory, what have you. Yeah. And it was a huge contract rider, big, and people weren't reading the rider, and there was all kinds of electrical problems and staging problems and what have you. So I said, well, let's put a clause in the middle of the electrical requirements that says if there's a brown M&M found, they forfeit the whole show for full pay, and I get to trash the dressing room. Okay, and then if you come backstage and you find a brown M&M, then you know there's going to be other problems in other areas. Well, the whole thing got carried away. It's like, well, you don't whistle backstage because it's bad luck, and you don't so the whole thing played off as brown M&Ms. Ultimately, after a couple of festive theatrical moments, episodes, that's what we call it in television, then we come backstage and you have two ladies who worked at the cafeteria when went to school with the plastic gloves and 20 pounds of M&M, they're separating them and putting them into another bowl and having a security guy scurry out with them. Hey, at least we employed two more ladies than otherwise would have been.
Well, true. Well, that's terrible behaviour, though, because, of course...
And a great rationalization.
And a good story. That's a good story. Goes to show, though, don't believe all you read in the press. If you read that Van Halen was such a difficult band, and David Lee Roth in particular, such a horrible man, he used to make people take brown M&Ms out.
And don't believe it if I said it, period.
Yeah, you were right. Now, what are you doing now? You've got a new album on the way. You've got this single in a limited edition.
She's My Machine.
She's My Machine
is coming up, and the album, Your Filthy Little Mouth, comes out... maybe 3 weeks after, beginning, middle of March, right around there. And here we go, around the tour. Every country that'll have me, and somewhat still thinking about it.
What is times have changed a little, haven't they? Are we still going to enjoy those? Some people, I mean, some sick people enjoy those videos you used to make with lots of nice ladies in them and things. I mean, sick.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
Are you going to make
Thou doth protesteth too much, you know.
Yeah.
It's, you know, you have the 80s, that I was a reflection of that.
Yeah.
This is 1994, and I'm going to show you a bit and a piece and a parcel of what you can expect on the stage, but its basics is best, pure and uncut, you know. To do with the single light, the jeans, to do the guitar with a chord, simple. The best is the most pure, if you can do it. Sounds like a challenge.
Ah, that does sound like a challenge to me. Now listen, this man, you may have seen him many, many times on MTV videos. Well, on his own videos, on MTV, I mean. And he's, of course, a brilliant front man. Need a reminder? Have a look at this.
Give me a bottle of anything and a glazed donut. To go.
David Lee Roth on video. How does he do it?
A veritable potpourri.
Yes, and obviously, you know, I can't last long as a TV presenter. I'm going to have to move on to being a megastar sex god myself, like David Lee Roth, but I'll need to learn a few moves. David, you're going to show me how you do it, aren't you?
You know, you got an aura like burning rubber, kid, and I recognize the glint in the eye when I cross the first portals. I think you can do it, and I can give you the 3-part program.
Okay, let's go over and do the 3-part probe. All these people. Did you bring all these people with you, are they?
I thought they were with you, Rick.
No,
Here
I've
we
never
go.
seen them.
Okay.
It's you attacked them.
Okay, first
How
thing.
to be a mega god star rocker.
Here's how you become a mega god star. Are you wearing a wristwatch?
Yeah, I thought you were going to ask, am I wearing a jockstrap?
Get your mind out of the gutter. We'll get to that later. You got to lose the wristwatch because wristwatches suggest responsibility, and rock stars should have absolutely no any attentions at all. It suggests that you care what time it is, and that's what real people do for a living. We have big guys who knock on the door and say, time in 5 minutes, sir.
Well, what about my CDs at home? They're all quite nicely arranged and things. Is that too responsible?
We won't do any interviews at home. Okay.
Excellent.
Grab the microphone.
Grab the microphone.
Okay, here we go.
Take it off.
Yes, take it off and move the stand off to the left there. Your other left. Good.
Do you need some music yet? It says Mickey Mike Productions. Do you need any music or in a minute?
Do we need music? I have a surgically implanted disco beat, but for your benefit, if you want to play
Everyone
some
in Los Angeles has those surgical implants.
We can certainly do that. Do we need some music?
Do we need some music? Yeah, we could have some.
Okay, first we're going to start with the vocal before we go to the music. Okay. Right. Now, the first thing to do is grasp it firmly but gently. Okay, like so.
I know how to do that.
All right. Now, the first thing is how to really sing rock and roll, be a rock star. The idea is to totally garble unintelligibly everything until the very end, much like a politician, until the very end move, and then you make it something slightly licentious, left of center, sexy like it, and I'll give you a demonstration. You got to go.
Good, and not
get in for the Bryan Adams shot again if you can here, and bring it in here, and I'll show you how to do it. Okay. And you got to look right in the camera, and you give the rock star face, like this, and you look in and you go, that was nothing but baby all night long. Okay. I'll give you another example, then you can try it.
Okay, fine.
You feel so good. Okay. Okay, now give it a shot. No, not to me, into the camera there, because that's where the girls are. Okay, here you go.
That's Rob.
A little close to mom, huh? Okay, here we go.
All night long.
Oh, yeah, baby.
I don't know who these people are.
Okay, now feel so good, because this will cover you from any song, for any song, in any venue, in any country. Okay. And it's down the stand of the song, it feels so good. And let them know what you really mean there with a little head twist there. Go ahead.
What's the head twist? I didn't see that.
That was little, honey. And it's so good. Oh, harmony already!
Yeah, harmony, yeah.
Okay.
Right, got that one.
Okay, now this is called the mystery move, because
the mystery move.
When you pull this move off right, they won't know what hit them. Okay, here we go.
I'm not sure about that.
All right, now what happens is be careful, because you can get terminal back pain from this.
Right.
You know, you can carry on here, but what you do is you isolate everything. Pretend you have like a glass on your head or what everything, and you start to walk ahead. We'll back up here near the people, and what we'll do is we'll get like so, and you're gonna just watch me now.
Yep.
Just watch me now. Do it twice, you go. Right. Now the trick is you got to get in and you start to swivel. There you go. Don't hurt yourself. Okay, there you go. Okay. Like a circle. Like a circle, and you start to walk ahead like this, and you go. Now, baby, all night long.
Okay.
Here we go.
It's Saturday night. I'm really drunk, and there's lots of girls in the room.
A good go point. Use your own references. All right, there you go. She's digging it. She's paying. You have contact. You're tracking, and hit the line.
Hey, yabbity, 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 baby. Feels good.
Oh, yeah! Where can I buy a T-shirt, man? Okay, now this goes 1, 2, 3s. This is our final move. This is
final move, right?
This is called Jimmy at Monterey. Okay.
Jimmy at Monterey.
Okay. And this gets like this, and I'm going to show you the move isolated and then hooked up all together, enchainment. Here we go. And the move will come. You've done your hum and a hunt all the way in, and then you get down and you got to drop to your knees and. Okay.
Right.
Can you give it a shot? Now watch. It goes like this.
Yeah.
Baby, all night long.
Yes. Okay.
Give it a shot.
Right. So is it?
Here he goes. It's like underwater, huh?
Doubly, 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 baby. All night long.
Hit it.
Bring
him back for one more. Do you want to hear him one more time? He's feeling the rhythm now.
Doubly, doubly, baby. Come on, all night long.
He's going to go home and put a killing on the little lady, and she ain't going to know where it comes from. She's going to tell you, honey, stay late every night.
Thank you.
Stellar performance.
David Lee Roth and me on tour in Europe soon. Don't miss it, kids. We'll be back with David on the Bingo Wall of Death, but in the meantime, just a gigolo.